Oh God! All he does is criticize black guys.
What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? First of all, hit the like button, share, subscribe, man. Listen, I'm hungry. I'm trying to eat, man. I gotta feed my boy UK. I gotta feed UK, man. But let's get into this, man. Here's a few things that kind of like gets me upset or grind my gears, right? Is that the destruction of my black women on these TV networks. Pikachu, you good? I don't like it. I don't like it at all, man. I don't like it at all. Like these, not these. Well, some of these IG influencers or IG pages like the Shade Room or On Site or Spiritual World. There's a few more out there. They just promote the destruction of my black people, but they try to promote it as it's a badge of honor or it's a good thing, right? Like Ratchet Culture TV. Like for example, Zeus Network. That's one of the worst networks I have ever seen in my life. I'm sorry. I don't like that network at all. I just don't. I gotta be 100 with y'all. And I'm thinking that nobody's calling people out because they're black and they want to be labeled like, oh, you hating on black people. Oh, you try to stop black people money from growing. Because I guarantee if there was a white network doing the very same thing, they'll be called out for it. So matter of fact, let's take a look at a small clip behind the scenes of Baddie's show. Baddie East, Baddie West, whatever that show is. Let's take a look.
No! Get the fuck out! No! Sit the fuck down! Sit down! Sit down! Sit down!
Let's rewind this.
No! Get the fuck out! No! Sit the fuck down! Sit down!
Look.
Sit down!
He telling her to back up and sit down, and she's still wanting to be aggressive and combative to an authoritative figure. He's the authority of that event, and she's not even obeying him. This is wild, man. Look at all these black women in his audience, in his crowd. Right? Look.
Sit down!
Look. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. All these black girls acting like a hoe. Now, I'm not calling black women hoes. That's not what I'm doing. I'm talking about this right here as ratchet behavior. This is OD ratchet behavior, man. And it breaks my heart, man. It breaks my heart. Zeus Network gotta get called out for this, man. And I understand that these people up here are willing participants. They're signing contracts to go on these shows, but this is just an audition. This is Baddie Midwest audition. And all the women up there, they're like a bad high school lunchroom. It reminds me of Lean On Me with Mr. Clark. That badass school, it reminds me of the lunchroom of that school. Yo. Nobody can tell me that audition didn't stink. I know for a fact that thing, somebody in there was musty, smelling like a beef patty on purpose. You can look at it and tell that was straight beef patty mold in there like this. One love, oh, one to Jamaica and feel alright. Golden Crust. It's Golden Crust, and not trying to play my West Indians, but I'm just saying it's more like a beef patty. That's what I was trying to get down to, right? It's more like a Jamaican beef patty in this place. You can tell. This grinds my gears, man, because we always want to paint black women in a positive light, and I'm all for it. But unfortunately, these types of black women on these shows affects the rest of the good black woman image. The same way how all these drill rappers and gangsters affects other black men's image. I don't like it, but it's reality that we gotta live in, right? So that's one thing that grinds my gears. Let's get to the second part. I have more things that grinds my gears, but let's get to the second part, right? It's this trans person that's gone mad hard disrespecting a black woman because they felt as if they were disrespected first or bumped first. I seen the beginning part of the video. I haven't seen the full video. So let's get into it. Let's see what actually transpired.
Ran into me because you're a transphobe and you're having a bad life.
I have trans friends.
So why did you walk into me like that?
You're looking for problems and you're purposely
Am I?
antagonizing me.
Am I?
So I'm gonna give you a minute and then I'm gonna call the cops. Because you was going in that direction and now you're following me to this location.
Because you,
and I'm gonna stand here for
me,
1 minute.
You antagonized me.
Okay, what's
and
your name?
You're a black woman calling a
What's
cops
your
on a
name?
trans woman. And I just want you to
What's
think.
your name?
I want you to think about that.
Okay,
You're a black woman calling the cops
Go ahead.
on a trans woman.
Continue to walk.
And I want you to think about that.
We're at 37
and
seconds.
I'm going to pray for you.
I'm going to hang.
Because I
I'm going to
pray-
stop recording at 1 minute, and I'm going to call the cops if you're still in my area. I haven't offended you in any
hit
way.
me on the sidewalk
and you're
with your body.
following me.
You hit me.
Honey.
It's
What-
not honey
Okay.
anymore, bitch. It's not honey.
All
It's
right.
not honey, bitch.
We're just going to patiently wait for the cops.
Yes, we are.
This is getting...
Wow.
You're a hypocrite.
It's
You're a
getting a
liberal
little bit more
hypocrite. And
aggressive.
you're a bitch. Yeah, I am aggressive. I have PTSD, bitch.
Okay.
You fucked with the wrong tranny today, bitch.
I apologize. I'm sorry.
That's what you should be doing. You should be deleting that fucking video.
I would...
Yo, if this ain't mental illness, then I don't know what is. Even my bleeps is not even covering a full curse. Here's the thing. I blame this on extreme feminism and white liberals, to be perfectly honest. White libs, I blame this on y'all. Because y'all the ones out there that's trying to tell people that men could be women, women could be men. They identify as such. And they don't have a mental health issue. They're perfectly fine. So now when this person got PTSD, I wonder why they got PTSD. Right? But it don't give that person a right to disrespect the black woman. Because maybe you probably did get bumped earlier, but then you following the person around and then get mad at the person recording you, acting like a damn brat. Look at you. You look like Bill Murray from Ghostbusters.
Not, because I feel...
I have a lawyer. I have 2 and 3
Okay.
lawyers, honey. I will sue your pants off.
I'm not going to
bitch.
speak anymore, okay?
I will sue your pants off.
I'm not speaking anymore.
Good. I risk my life every day getting ready in the morning, and you have the
Y'all can't tell me this trans person don't look just like Bill Murray from Ghostbusters. Y'all cannot tell me. Let me be quiet.
temerity to hit me with your body.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but my hands are shaking because I have anxiety currently because of this individual is not
You
leaving
need
me
to
alone.
go. You need therapy. And you know what? You'd be better off in the hood because the hood people, they know how to act.
Okay.
They know how we treat each other.
Yeah, hold on.
You went to
Hold on. Yo, I know this man, lady, or trans woman didn't say, go back to the hood. one can take it. That's kind of racist. You know, I'm not saying it's automatically racist, but one can kind of deem that to be racist. And make sure that person didn't say hood right. Hold on, make sure. Yeah, it said hood on the screen, but let me play it.
So this individual is not
You
leaving
need
me
to
alone.
go. You need therapy. And you know what? You'd be better off in the hood because the hood people, they know how to act.
Okay.
They know how we treat each other. You went to Bard.
You need
you
therapy.
Have a master's, you have an MBA.
I am
and you work with
currently
a lot
starting
of
to
bunch of
shake
white
more
bitches
because
up
this
in some
individual would
fucking
not
thing.
leave me alone.
Fuck you! I have PTSD from being assaulted by people like you.
What?
And by that I mean insecure.
No.
assholes.
Hold on.
I have PTSD from being assaulted by people like you. And by that I mean insecure assholes.
This person just caught themselves. Trans mentioned, go back to the hood. Then people like you. Like, come on. And then you caught yourself, like, insecure. No, you caught yourself. Now you look kind of like angry video game nerd.
I'm not a racist, in case that's where you're gonna racist trans woman attacks me on sidewalk. You assaulted me on the sidewalk and then you called the
I think I
cops on
see
me.
lights coming down.
Good. It's taking so long. I looked better than you and you couldn't handle it because you have internalized misogyny, internalized femphobia, internalized homophobia. You're an angry young lady. You're an angry young woman, and I
Hold on.
I looked better than you, and you couldn't handle it because you have.
Listen. What makes you think in your mind that the person automatically thinks you look better than them?
Internalized misogyny.
How is it internalized misogyny? Ain't misogyny is the hatred for women? So how can her be in an issue with a biological man being considered misogyny, which is the hatred towards women, and you're not actually a woman? If anything, you're the one that can be considered misogyny or hatred towards women because you want to be a woman. And being that you can't be an actual woman, you probably hate women. That's why you're flipping out so much. Tell me if that makes sense to y'all, because I could be bugging out. Matter of fact, let me ask my boy. Yo, Sasuke, I'm bugging out, Sasuke? I'm bugging out? I guess I'm not.
Internalized femphobia, internalized homophobia. You're an angry young lady. You're an angry.
Let me ask y'all a question. Who seems angry in this video? The black woman recording it or the white trans who's flipping out? Who seems angry?
Young woman, and I really wish we could be friends. But that does not give you the right to hit me on the sidewalk, which is what she did. You assaulted me, ma'am. Yeah, please. I'm really looking forward to seeing this performance. Master class.
Listen, man. Here's my issue with the trans community. Once again, I got trans friends, actually really good friends with one. Right? I'm really good friends with trans people in general. I'm a designer and I designed for trans people, but I gotta keep it 100 with you. You're a trans person. You're not actually a man or woman. If you try to be a trans woman, you're still a man identifying as a woman. what trans is. You're not actually a woman. Just like a trans man. You just a woman identify as a man. That don't make you that thing you identify as. By that logic, I identify as this Sony camera which I'm recording on. And am I a Sony camera? Social construct. All right, so we all agree that this is a microphone. So now it's not a microphone anymore. This is the Apple now. Does it make it an Apple because I think this is the Apple because the top is red? No. Right? So now back to this. It's my issue. Yes, I do agree that the LGBT community had it hard. Because mind you, I remember growing up in the 80s and 90s, and a lot of gay people used to get assaulted, like in the black community, like a lot. Like a lot of black people used to beat up a lot of gay men and get them called all kind of crazy ass slurs. That's a fact. So I'm not gonna get up here and BS and act like that's not the truth. It is the truth. And a lot of us was taught when you see this person, you insult them or assault them. I never got that. I never understood why, right? But now times has changed, and you realize the trans community, the extreme ones like her or him, are making a mockery of their own people. Because most trans don't act like this. But then you got the extreme ones that go overboard, right? And it gives them a bad name. The same way how Zeus Network, all these ratchet women give black women a bad name, or all these drill rappers and murderers with black men give other black men a bad name. The same logic applies here. Because a lot of trans people are becoming the new bullies. They'll come into stores with fully bared, dress on, a princess crown, but they were so lazy that they didn't even shave their beard. They got a James Harden beard and then saying, I identify as a woman and you must call me so. So now a logical person might slip up and say, sir, I mean, man, who are you calling a sir? I'm sorry, but at least present as one. So it'd be easier on the tongue. It'd be easier for me to just say things fluidly, like fluid. There's tons of trans women out there that look just like a woman. That I find myself keep calling her ma'am and naturally. But then there's some who got a hard Native American face. They're like a Washington Redskin. And they face is strong. And I'm like, damn. So sometimes I might say, Honorable Noble Chief. Who you calling the chief? My bad. What's your name? I identify as a woman. I'm fucking with y'all. But still, the thing remains the same. So mind you, if I make a mistake and misidentify you, they might go off the rails and start going crazy in public. So now a combo between just me and you have became public now. OD's not everybody in our business because you saying everybody, they misgender me. It was a trans person went to a fast food restaurant and the person called her a sir by accident. And they went flip and said, by looking at me, am I a man or a woman? The guy said, you're like a man. And then it flipped out again. Like what? So mind you, these type of people are making a mockery of their own movement. I don't appreciate it. You're mad because you're saying the person bumped you. I don't know. It could be true. But then you're following the person around. You're following a black woman around and antagonizing her. But I thought, be the bigger person. And turn the other other cheek. You know, just turn the other cheek. But my point is, you embarrass yourself, homie. And you look just like Bill Murray when you took that wig off. With that being said, these are the two things that grind my gears. I have more, but I'm tired. So I can't give y'all more examples right now. But tomorrow, I'll give y'all more. Later.
He hates black people. Oh, God, all he does is criticize black guys.